How's it going, guys? I'm Josh.
And I'm Brian Fantana.
Officially?
Yes, I love lamp. And this is Grosh Talk!
He's pointing
yeah!
you like... Do you want a popsicle?
What's up, guys? You are watching Grosh Talk.
Let's fucking talk about it.
We're starting off today with something that I think is actually pretty badass in the film community. You know what the Razzies are?
Yeah.
It's like the awards for like worst actress, worst actor,
Exactly.
worst film.
Yeah, the people don't actually show up to accept the award.
Yeah,
They just tear them apart.
It's like a joke thing. They come in and say, this person was the worst actor, and then they make jokes about it.
It's like the reverse of the Emmys.
Yeah.
It's like the other side of the coin.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So, Catwoman, starring Halle Berry, was voted worst film, and she was also voted worst actress.
Oof.
Yeah.
That hurts.
When the movie first came out. Now, they had the Razzies. They presented the award for worst actress.
Right.
Where Halle Berry won.
She won worst actress.
She was there, and she went up and accepted the award for worst actress.
Whoa! That's actually... Because nobody does that. Nobody shows up to get their worst of award.
No. But she actually had a pretty funny speech that went along with the worst actress award. Her speech was...
Did she get cut off and played off by music?
I don't think so.
Because then it would have been the same
That would have been really funny,
though.
though.
Hilarious.
Her quote was, first of all, I want to thank Warner Brothers. Thank you for putting me in a piece of shit, god-awful movie. It was just what my career needed. Badass.
Badass.
Really, really funny.
She ripped them apart?
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe she can even say that. Like, if she wanted to get another movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what? Halle Berry's a great actress.
She's very good. Yeah.
I will say Monsters Ball is a really good movie. She's fantastic in it. Pretty good. Pretty good.
James Bond. She was in James Bond.
She was in James Bond.
She was a great Bond girl.
Great Bond girl. And she had diamonds all over her.
She did. She had the diamonds.
Fantastic.
And he was all like, sprinkle some more diamonds. Have some diamonds on it. Shake.
I don't know.
But I think this is really funny. And I think it was really cool of her to actually go up to the Razzies and accept the award for worst actress. It shows that she knows that it was bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't just something that, you know.
I don't really like... She's not really taking responsibility for it, though, by doing that. She's kind of just like, oh yeah, it was a crappy movie, but it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fault. I had nothing to do with it. And I mean, you know, actors do go in there and they read the script.
Yeah.
That's their job.
Yeah.
But, you know, come on. It's upon you to put something... And I mean, she did. She put something into the movie, but you can't really pass off all the blame. You can pass off some of it.
Yeah. Oh, no, you have a lot to do with the way the movie turns out.
Of course.
But you don't have anything to do with the way it's filmed, with the script itself. You have some input with, I'm assuming. Like, if the actor comes in and says, you know, I don't think this really matches my character, could we switch it to something different?
Or once someone is picked, they typecast. Right?
Yeah.
So when you get the role, now they're going to change some of the lines to fit more your style.
Persona and stuff like that. Yeah.
Things like that.
So you have a bit of a say there, but you know, in a way, she is right that it wasn't her fault.
But to shout out like Warner Brothers, like Snap Son, that's not small. Maybe
this could have all just been in like a playful like. I just want to thank Warner Brothers for putting me in a piece of shit. Like
that's not a playful sentence.
Yeah, it is. It could be. Did you watch the Golden Globes?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, you should watch it with Ricky Gervais. He was really funny.
Yeah, and people were pissed off at him.
He came back the next year?
Yeah, and people were pissed.
Do you know how awesome he was?
I know how awesome he was.
Yeah.
This isn't about me. I'm talking about, you're saying lighthearted jokes being received well. This is not one of those, Ricky Gervais was not one of those events. And that's a terrible example to use.
I think people take it more seriously than it should be taken.
Of course. I'm not disagreeing with you. You're just actually proving my point.
So, how is this any different?
Because she shouted out Warner Brothers, saying, you put me in a piece of shit movie. You think that they're going to take it well?
Do you think she went out there and did it angrily?
They're not people watching... Ricky Gervais didn't do it angrily.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
And it wasn't received well.
But that's
so you're saying what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I guess we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good stuff.
Good.
Moving on. So, a random story. Long time ago. We're talking about 500 to 600 AD.
Ooh.
All right. So back in the day.
This is way back in the day.
Right.
I hope it was a Wednesday.
Back in that day, long time ago, there was a massive dust veil that covered up the sky. Basically, the entire world. It blanketed it and moved around. It was like one giant dust cloud.
Wow.
And it literally covered about 98% of the world at one point.
So it's like what killed the dinosaurs.
A little bit after the dinosaurs.
A little bit after.
Couple years after the dinosaurs.
They were probably riding Triceratops in like 300 AD.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. They don't know what caused it. But at the time, it actually killed 80% of China. 80% of the people in China either starved or died because they couldn't grow crops.
That's nuts.
Yeah, 80%. 30% of people in Europe, in all of Europe,
that's so crazy.
died at the time.
What in your mind, what would cause something of that catastrophic nature?
In my mind, see, the big thing is they don't know what caused it. Now, what I think is the only thing that could have caused it is a big, big earthquake. Like, I'm talking from one side of the world through the crust to the other side.
And create just one big windstorm kind of thing?
Multiple volcanoes erupting at the same time.
Oh, okay.
That's what I would say.
Wow,
right?
That's nuts.
Yeah, so I'm talking the biggest earthquake that, people in the ADs, the current era, the BCE, or the Common Era, the CE or whatever, that they've ever felt. Right? So maybe it erupted several different volcanoes.
And it lasts for over a year.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would think would cause something like this, and this is going back to the dinosaurs, that meteor that crashes, is something like that happening, something hitting the Earth,
and then
causing an eruption,
even.
Yeah. Or just the explosion throwing stuff into the atmosphere.
Could have been any number of things. They do know that one volcano in particular in Iceland was involved. Eyjafjallajökull.
Eyjafjallajökull.
The Eyjafjallajökull volcano.
That's all hilarious.
Was involved in this dust cloud. They don't know if it erupted or if it was just spewing hot air that kept the clouds in the air. So
yeah, it could have been. It could have been a constant
any
flow.
number of things. Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought of that. I thought it was just like one poof and just in the air for a year.
Yeah, volcanoes are violent, and that's the thing. And the heat that they put out, it's just constant upward.
And they can erupt for
a long time.
I was in Italy about 5 or 6 years ago, something like that, and we went to Pompeii. There was an eruption, covered this small town in hot ash, basically. Totally blanketed everything. The people inside the houses were trying to run away, obviously. I mean, they see this huge explosion come out of a mountain, they're going to start running. And they actually, once they, uncovered this whole civilization
of ash,
the bodies were preserved in stone. They have them in glass cases, and you can see the shape of the bodies, like trying to escape or running. It's
freaky stuff.
Very, very
freaky stuff. Yeah, and there were people in there.
Yeah,
breathing and heartbeats and
then
blood,
just like that, gone.
Well, no. The thing is, they probably got stuck, and then their skin probably burned.
They probably suffocated.
Yeah, but while you're suffocating, you feel it's hot ash.
Yeah.
It
definitely.
It was not.
It wasn't. Okay, it wasn't instant.
But I'm saying they were alive in that's a casket.
Yeah.
They were buried alive in there. Whoa, deep stuff.
Just like the mummies.
Kind of.
Yes.
It's less, ceremony and burial and care and love and affection.
More just an accident.
Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching another episode of Josh Talk. Your cut, kid. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching another episode of Josh Talk. If you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up button down below. It helps the show a lot. If you want to talk about one of our topics, I hope you don't.
It's sad.
It's pretty nasty.
It's sad.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, the Catwoman one. Yeah.
Funny.
Talk about that.
Talk about that, maybe.
If you have something nice to say about volcanoes and 80% of China dying, let us know. If you
no racism, though.
Keep it at a bare minimum, at 0.
A PG rating.
Keep it at a 0. If you want to watch it with your friends, share it to your Facebooks or your Twitters. And last but not least, if you want to watch more of our videos, or Be alert when new ones come out. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Shit! G.I. Joe!